Hi guys, my name is Marie and welcome to my Kawaii world. So let's talk about Disney princesses, shall we? Should you let your kids watch Disney princess movies? Every parent obviously has to make their own decision, but there's a lot to think about. Kids are like sponges, they absorb everything.
Hello? Oh, wake up! Grandma and Grandpa's are coming. Thank you. I need to come back. Yes! Grandma and Grandpa are coming. Yay!
So it really makes me think about what message I'm sending my kids when I do something. For example, how much time should I spend putting on makeup, or should I even put it on at all, because I know that they will just want to mimic me and do what I do, and I don't want them to wear makeup. And I'm also really careful about how I talk about my body. I never talk about being fat or overweight, and I never comment on other women's appearance. And I don't talk about dieting either. When I talk about my body, I talk about it in terms of health, because I don't want my daughters to pick up on those negative things. Even though society will bring that into their lives at some point, I don't want them to see me valuing that too highly, because I don't want them to be caught up in those complexes. So when I first had Sienna, I was against letting her watch Disney princess movies. Just to give you a little background, I was the type of mom who created a gender-neutral nursery. I bought all organic food. I made her own baby food. I only wanted to buy wooden toys. I didn't want any plastic junk in our house. And I didn't want her to become one of those girls who idolize Disney princesses. So I only let her watch Toy Story and Big Hero 5 and Finding Nemo. I didn't allow the princess movies into our house. I didn't want her role models to be Cinderella and Snow White and Aurora and Ariel and all of those princesses who were passive and victimized and then rescued by Prince Charming. I did let Sienna watch Frozen and Moana because the protagonists in those movies take control of their own destinies, and they play a much more active role, and they're not just passive victims like the other Disney princesses. But I really wasn't super excited about having Sienna become another 3-year-old dressed up as Elsa. But what I learned is that you cannot control what your kids like and what they're interested in. And there's really no way to keep the Disney princesses out of your house. If your kids have friends, chances are they will be into like Disney and princesses, because it's just everywhere in our culture today. And if your daughter likes girly things, and if she's a pretty princess at heart, and she goes to the store and sees like Elsa stuff on the shelf or Princess Sophia stuff on the shelf, chances are she'll want to buy that. Sienna is a girly girl at heart, and if I'm honest, so am I. So I slowly started to cave. I let in those cheap polyester dresses, those plastic heels that sparkle, but my daughter likes these things, and I can't like control what she likes. I can't tell her, you have to like dinosaurs. No, she likes what she likes. And so she went through a phase where she was just super into Elsa, and for her 4th birthday, I hate to admit this because I regretted my decision, but I let her go to the Anna and Elsa boutique at Downtown Disney to get an Elsa makeover. And I bought her Elsa dress for her 4th birthday, and she had a Frozen birthday party. So I did a complete 180. I was such a hypocrite. But you know what? Sienna grew out of the princess phase. She eventually moved on to Hatchimals and then LOL dolls and Twisty Pets. My kids have their own interests, and I can't just impose my interests on them. So I realized that I can't just shelter my girls from the world and not let them watch movies. That's not my job as a parent. My job is not to shelter them, but rather to guide them and challenge them and try to teach them to see things through their own lens and to not just follow the crowd. We have not watched a lot of the earlier princess movies because they're just scary, and Valentina doesn't even want to watch Moana or Frozen. She thinks it's like way too scary. So we haven't watched those, but when we do, I will let them watch them, and I'll be there to talk about what happened afterwards and maybe ask them questions, how they would have done things differently. Just try to use challenging or difficult or less than ideal situations as a teaching moment. So if you guys watch my channel, you probably know that if anyone loves Disney princesses, it's me. I know all the words to every single Disney princess song that was ever made, probably. It's just so fun. I especially like YouTube videos where all the princesses come together and there's some sort of parody, or there's a scene on Wreck-It Ralph 2, which I have not seen yet, where all the princesses are at a sleepover, and those kinds of scenes just bring me so much joy. So, you know, I was definitely being a little hypocritical, not wanting Sienna to be a Disney princess girl and denying her that joy, but I make mistakes, and anyway, there was no stopping the Disney princesses. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Disney videos, you can check out this playlist right here, and also this playlist right here.